In episode 2, we'll learn how to balance energy on Elaeagnus pungens or silverberry with Master Keiichi Fujikawa. In addition, we'll learn the proper trimming techniques for Japanese maples as they leaf out in the spring. And lastly, we'll take a tour through Kyoto during the sakura or cherry blossom season.
国風店に出品したグミ、缶グミね。で、これはグミっていうのは、だいたい2月頃、1月2月にこれ全部葉っぱを切って国風店に飾った。どうして切るかっていうと、葉っぱがあると枝が見えないから、このグミっていうのは枝がすごくよくできてるから、全部葉刈りして枝を見せるために切って、グミっていうのは葉刈りしても全然大丈夫な木ね。だからそうやって飾った。そしたら今、4月の終わりの後こうやって芽が出てくるよね。そしたらここら見てほしいけど、ちっちゃい葉っぱと大きい葉っぱになってしまってるよね。わかる？でこうやってこのまま何もしないで放っておくと、こういうのばっかり力がいくわけで、こういうちっちゃい芽があまり伸びない、力がこっちに行ってこっちにあまり力いかないから差ができてしまうよね。吹くとことすごく強いところがあるから。それをだいたい同じような力にして同じように吹かせたいから、こういうふうに差をつけない方がいい。でこういう強いのは今少しカットして少し力を緩めてやる。そしたらこの弱い芽がまた出てきて同じように出ていく。それをしないとダメ。
Today we're going to learn how to trim Japanese maples as they flush out in the spring. Now the goal with Japanese maples is to show them in the wintertime when they don't have any leaves. So with that we have to employ a few trimming techniques in the spring to make sure that the branches are ramified enough to show them in the winter. The first of these techniques involves removing the new shoots back to the first pair of leaves. If you notice here, there's a new shoot with one leaf on either side at the base. If we cut this back, we'll be able to stop the growth for the year and create a better ramified branch pattern. Often, older Japanese maples will produce flowers in place of new shoots. These will eventually turn into seeds and must be removed because it will weaken the overall tree. Although these tasks are very tedious, they must be performed each year for the overall maintenance and development of Japanese maple bonsai. As a ramified branch pattern is created over time, the canopy will thicken to the point that the weak inner buds will not receive enough light or air and will potentially die off. In this case, it becomes necessary to employ another trimming technique in late spring to help prevent such dieback. This technique involves removing one leaf in each pair on the outer canopy of the entire tree. This is not harmful at all to Japanese maples, as it will not induce a second flush of growth. If the canopy is still too full, the remaining leaves may be folded and cut on an angle, which will allow about 50% more light to reach the inner buds. If these techniques are not performed on a yearly basis, the inner buds and leaves will die off, making it difficult to maintain the overall size of the bonsai over a long period of time. However, if the techniques are performed, backbudding will occur, at which point the branches may be cut back to reduce or maintain the overall size of the tree. Aside from standard Japanese maples, these techniques may also be applied to cultivars such as Deshojo and Benichidori. Other more unusual cultivars of Japanese maple, such as Orihime, will also benefit from the same trimming techniques. The same may also be said for the treatment of Shohin bonsai.